Obviously, this is not an Aptera. Welcome to the Aptera review. Indoor, Richard here, and less Aptera.
Well, CES is all about the latest and the greatest and what we could eventually see on the assembly line. Last year, Aptera Motors showed off a solar-powered car, and this year it's set up for production. Joining me now from CES is co-CEO of Aptera Motors, Steve Fambrough. Steve, thanks for hanging out this morning. And you all are the maker of North America's first ever solar electric vehicle. It's called an SEV. So how much charge can these vehicles really generate?
Well, our vehicle is like an electric vehicle in that you can plug it in like a typical electric vehicle, but most people won't have to do that. You see, they'll just be able to park it in the sun, and it'll charge itself up to 40 miles a day, depending on where you live. So Las Vegas is somewhere that gets a lot of sun, and that's where we think you'll get some of the best performance.
I was going to say, we definitely get a lot of sun here. So you showcased here in Las Vegas last year. We're seeing some of that video now, and you already have nearly 50,000 pre-orders for 2026. Talk to me about the journey from the show floor to the assembly line, because it's really a CES success story, right?
Yes, absolutely. We made so many thousands and thousands of contacts there at CES. Thousands of people were able to see and sit in the vehicle. I think you can see some of that footage on our YouTube channel from last year. We made some very important business contacts, some strategic partners that we're still working with today. And we're able to really launch and elevate the product and the brand on a global scale that we couldn't without the benefit of being at CES. So it was very instrumental in helping us get to where we are.
And it's really cool to see these actually being built and possibly on the road in the years to come. And you know, in a world full of EV models, which already have so many benefits, what do SEV models really bring to the market?
SEV really brings energy freedom, energy resilience. It takes away the need from having to be tethered to a charger for most people. Most people drive less than 40 miles a day. And so most people will be able to solar charge a lot or all.
He had to actually say, there's no need for a charger. But wait, what? There's no need for a charger if you live in, I could say, a place where the sun shines from morning until late 7, maybe. Like, it's always hot, like from January to December. Not necessarily, but there's more sunlight than other, I would say, provinces or other countries, if I might say. Let's stick on provinces, or maybe I could say places, if I would say. But in terms of having a charger and using it, and not using it and using solar, it's more like for people who are living in a place where there's so much sunlight, they would have to just get one, because there's no need for a charger at that point. You might need it when there's less, but otherwise still, you might not need it that much. So you could have just maybe specified that, yeah, most of the people are not going to use the charger. There's no need for that charger anymore, because we have solar panels, because other regions are sunny most of the year, so they're going to get how many watts per whatever. Otherwise, I don't even know what I'm saying. Otherwise, let's continue.
All of that. So it's really about freedom, it's about convenience, it's about getting rid of the tether, and it's about walking away from oil altogether.
Now, I know you mentioned Las Vegas having a lot of sun. In cities that don't have a lot of sun, where are they kind of getting that solar from?
You'll get less performance in the northern latitudes, for sure, but it'll still be meaningful. It might be 15 or 20 miles per day, and for a lot of people, that's meaningful. So it might mean they would need to charge their car every 3 or 4 weeks instead of every week or every other day.
All right, well, let's talk price tag on something like this, especially as we see it kind of hitting the assembly line.
You're looking at around $40,000 for a launch vehicle. We're launching with one specific configuration, so everybody's getting the same thing.
It's not more or less going to be like,
that's going to get you about
no charges anymore.
400 miles range, which is extraordinary for a vehicle of that price. There's nothing like it available.
Less charging.
Plus 40 miles, up to 40 miles a day.
That's it.
It's
But
designed
still,
to
you need
charge
to
from the
charge
sun.
once
Well,
in a while.
I'm sure there's
which is
so
a
much
good
more
thing, 'cause
coming from
most EVs
Aptera
it requires
Motors.
to
Where can
charge it
people go
in
to
a
learn
day
more
or
about you
every
guys?
2 days.
You
If
go
you
to
charge once in a week,
aptera.us,
then
and they can also go to
you're good to
NASDAQ
go.
and check out our stock.
I would get one too. And the stock, see the stock when you're in a different country and you're still underage, yeah, but you're almost there. But you're still underage. It's more like, am I gonna buy the stock or am I gonna use someone else to buy the stock? No. But I'll wait for a few months, then I might see if I can buy the stock. Because I need to. This is not a want, it's a need. But otherwise, I have nothing more to say than check out the Aptera channel if you want to see what they do. If you haven't seen the Aptera and other reviews that I do, check them out. There's a short out, I think, that came out 2 days ago or a day ago. Not sure. But otherwise, I'll catch you in a month, if I might say. Maybe in 2 weeks or a month. Otherwise, this is the last one. I'll catch you. See, we're already preparing. Peace.